Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning.
Top of the morning. Top of the morning, my dear passengers. Just some guy here. I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They were better than I feared, considering how tiny they are. But I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these air dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners are really neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast, but just keep an eye on the road, okay, Nereus? Alright, so we keep on going. Keep on doing the thing. Still got 3 more days of this. Oh, and 2 more days. Okay. Okay.
All right then.
Well, we can improve our stuff here. And we really need to improve our courage as well, so... Hey, Stroll, wanna talk again?
Hey.
Gotta do some maintenance on my weapons. Got time, wanna join me? It's as refreshing as for the mind as it is for our battles. Alright. Wanna hold your weapons with Stroll? Sure.
Now then.
Let's take a look at your blade. Blade. Blah, blah, blah. I think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I like to live more without the sword. I like to live without the sword. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why, one day, I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory. And not just mine, all the ruined hometowns.
Hey.
How about you? I share my plans with yours. Alright, I share my plans. Let's hear yours. What will you do when the fight's over? I'd like to help you. Are you serious? I'm very relieved to hear it. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I've got to get stronger. Even if the village gets rebuilt. It's all for naught if it's attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to get rid of this country of monsters. Not leave it to a spineless army and its incompetent generals. They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people. Just like Louise. We'll fight for a change.
Look at that.
I want to do something about it too. That too.
Yeah.
I agree. But seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all the more glad you're our captain, truly. We resolved to stand on the front line of our fight. So it's only right that you lead our fight, I say. I forced my way into your mission.
Hey.
I envy you sometimes, you know? To act with such conviction. How does one become so bold? I do what I must.
Yeah.
I'm only doing what needs to be done. What's a bad time?
Right.
Easier said than done. I get so fixated on the past, I lose sight of the present sometimes. You always look forward, and that's why I envy about you. All this to say, I have faith in you. We've more battles ahead, and and I'll be counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by what the people think of as justice. They're free to make their choices, but so is the one being chosen. I wonder who will end up being after all this.
All right.
Anyway, this sword's shining like new. Let's finish this up. Caring for my weapon has fortified my will to fight as well as increased my courage.
All right.
Yeah, increase that courage. Ooh, look at that. We're halfway there. Yeah. Spend some time to stroll, honing our weapons. Hey guys, this episode is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby is a clean energy drink that's made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or inks like other energy drinks. I just got myself the Dubby sample pack, which comes with this little tumbler, and also comes with 4 flavor packs. Got the Peach and Beach, or Beach and Peach. Comes with the Dub Sludge. My bad, Sludge. I'm reading it backwards. Then we got the Dragonade. I should probably look at it first, then do a thing. And then the Galaxy Grenade. So we're gonna try one of these today, and I'll tell you how I honestly think about it. Alright, so out of the 4 here, let's try the Dragonade. Let's see, how this tastes. Alright, so here we have the dragon fruit. It is, of course, well, not dragon, the Dragonade. It has dragon fruit in it, which I never had, and pink strawberry lemonade, which I also never had. But smells pretty good. So here we go. Cheers. Alright, it's not that bad. Like, it reminds me of like a certain soda of like, oh man. But like, it was a soda I had as a kid, but like, I can't really remember, like when I was in New York for a bit, and I had like it, but like, it's not bad. Not bad at all. If you guys want to try out the samples shaker yourself, or buy any of the products on Dubby, make sure to use my coupon code PowerJ at checkout to save 10% on your order. So again, that's PowerJ at checkout for 10% off your order. Now, back to the video. Getting more mag as we do the things. Nice.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Ahoy! Break time, chums. There's something ahead, so we'll be stopping there. What's up ahead?
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magma, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magma surrounding the tree. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Here we are. Shall we get closer? Oh. Tree of Prophecy. That's a red tree.
Wow.
Oh wow, it's so pretty. It's not just the leaves. It's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree, located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? I'm not exactly sure if this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of magma in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would mean that would make this no mere tree. No sir. but a magical organism that feeds off macula. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Nuras pulled a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey,
Wow, Nuras, how did you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake. You giving this to me? Sure I can have this?
yeah.
Yes, of course. I already committed it all to the safety of my mind. I have no need for the sketch itself anymore. Tree of Prophecy drawing. I've seen Nurse's research paper. The drawing is intricately detailed and could have articulately conveyed the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never seen it before, who's never been here before,
Hey
or
there.
whatever. Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey, and we could tell her a story about this place. The next time we're in Grad Trad, I should give this drawing to Maria. Yeah, definitely.
Huh?
She'd love this thing. Huh? A magical organism in the form of a tree? Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which is giving me great insight into my own research into flight. Okay, so the Golem Runner might be flying with 4 wings, perhaps?
Huh?
What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
Turning our attention back to the tree, I heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends. We took a brief detour, but I feel that seeing that rare sight has broadened my wisdom.
All right.
Ooh, nice. Well, gotta make a way.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Will be Marta the day after tomorrow. I wonder what kind of place Marta is. Alright. Let's see here.
All right then.
We can hang out with Hulkenberg, I guess. We can improve on our, what was it, wisdom, perhaps? Wisdom or imagination? Well, let's go with imagination.
well met.
I don't suppose you're overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? Yeah, sure. Let's boost our imagination. It's power we've awoken to. I've all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are those forms we take on. Each has their own unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? It's cool.
Certainly.
I think it looks cool.
I see.
I do find the austerity of the design intriguing, but I was not speaking on how they look, per se. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power, as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not then the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why it's so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long? The ravenous appetite I had afterward is proof. We do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves. Yeah, increase our imagination. Up. Oh, so close, so very close. It's getting quite late, but we've ways to go yet. So I would very much like to continue chatting with you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, cutscene, anime cutscene.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow, I missed all this green!
Why is it so bumpy? That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
Oh. Oh no.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
Cannonade. Ooh. How about we not be part of this whole fiasco here?
My star is rising! Ah! Sanctism will reign! Ah! It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opposing side's gauntlet runner.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to hold each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
How about, we slowly make our way out of here, try not to be noticed?
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Guido's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Gladel if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's see how this works.
How about we see how it plays out?
No, I think we should step in on Gladel's side. I know, I don't like it either, but if we want Luis's favor, this might be the strategic play we need.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That Cornland man. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
I don't expect him to be like more like older with the deeper voice, not gonna lie. Godot and his monks have boarded the deck. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here and now. Ooh.
You dare interfere in my fight? Know your place. Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Old Egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide. Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Whoa.
After me!
Holy cow, look at all these moves. What the heck? Is it because we're all mages? Holy whew. Ugh. Dang. That is that's a lot of moves.
On royal power within.
Well, since we can attack him, go.
Hack and slash. Know your place.
What's a level 17? Okay.
Vitus power. Let's work together.
Let's try this.
Let's go.
Burn.
I can seize my chance. What could you hope to achieve? Bloody hell!
Oh, come on.
Oh, please.
It was not a good move to have everyone as a mage.
Toy with us. Lend me your strength.
Oh, you know what? Let's try the spear monk.
Combine our strength.
And thus I end it.
Oh wow. I'm in danger. Oh, 1060.
To achieve?
Okay, what if?
Take this.
Oh wow,
They've sapped your defenses!
that's not gonna do anything.
Maybe not.
Let's just do this.
Witness me, brethren.
Yeah.
To you.
We're just
Who
gonna
needs
do
ignite? Are
this.
you prepared?
Then
I'll cut you down. Witness the power of sanctism. More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting
Rise,
serious?
my brothers.
Hang in there.
Take this.
Ooh.
Sanctism will reign.
Stroll's badly wounded.
Oh no.
Can anyone heal him? Stroll can't take any more.
Okay,
Someone
just
heal him.
I know.
This should work. Helpful as ever.
I shall show you what true magic. I'll stay
How's
my
over?
I call upon royal power within, peasants. Witness me,
That
brethren.
is just not
I'm all prepared.
enough damage.
Charging in. Take this.
This is gonna be a
Sanctism
bit.
This is nothing.
Sanctism will
Is
reign.
that all?
Okay,
Join with me.
try
Power
this.
support.
It might not be as much as 1,000, but we can at least try.
Let's do this.
423, okay. Okay.
Sanctism will reign. Take this.
Oh, please.
Sanctism will reign.
Okay.
We are getting too close.
Could do with this. Thanks.
I'm obliged.
Behold my power.
Behold, I do not care for your power.
Thank you.
I owe you.
I shall show you what true magic
gonna
is. To you.
House over.
Closing the distance.
Then, ooh, boom, boom.
Witness the power of sanctism. Sanctism will reign.
What can I do?
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal
Sanctism
him?
will reign.
Oliver's badly wounded.
Come at me.
Someone heal her.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do all this.
Here. Helpful as ever.
Everyone get healed.
Okay. She needs help.
Here.
Witness me, brethren.
And then
Should
heal.
work. I helped.
Let's do this. Sanctism will reign.
Mmm.
Take this. Sanctism.
Come on, come on.
Dear God.
Okay, next up.
Let's work together.
Show them our might.
This can't be. A tough one.
I defer to you.
It's not
Are you
enough.
prepared? I'll cut you through.
Insolent
yet.
heathen.
Okay, come on, come on, come on.
Sanctism will
You need training.
Yes.
Oldenburg. Like poetry in motion.
Let's set it up.
Okay, just gonna.
Tis yours.
There we go.
So, the faithful are broken before you. Yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
No.
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey! Get down here! What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of.
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Oh, she called you useless, huh?
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Tell it to your buddy over there.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
Okay, so he was a fanboying about the singer.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck?
Okay, you're the fangirl.
Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
Oh, hi. Oh, he's here.
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady June is safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
I feel like Luis is one of the guys, like, I met you before. And, like, we met, and then the next time, like, who are you again? I don't remember the commoners.
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
That's why I became candid.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them?
A little je ne sais quoi.
I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything.
Come on, Hector!
Really? That was the right choice.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the gauntlet runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the gauntlet runner.
Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
Yep.
It's over.
the end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him. Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Is there something troubling you?
Well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort. But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
They got extincted.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Who'd you hear this from?
Heard it, lad. I've seen it with my own eyes. You see, there was this old inventor in the neighborhood where I grew up, quite sharp, but a bit balmy. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Maybe I should look into Camiro when we get to Martira.
This one's important.
An old inventor Nearest once knew is living in Camiro, a village near Marta. Martira. He may be able to tell us more about the relic he once showed Nearus. We love Nearus, who dissolved into doom and gloom again, and headed towards our near sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner. Can I save?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
But can I save though? We've been going on for too long. So we'll arrive in Martira this evening then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. A carriage could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies. I am grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrance like yesterday's.
Isn't that...
Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Will it be the right move? Here we are. Ooh, I really like how like the place looks, like, you know, with the Arth sign.
Far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctuaress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament?
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
But surely all fights have casualties.
I suppose. There is truth in that.
Hey, read the room, will ya?
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Maybe.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally Waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Can I save, please? Can I save? I want to save. Oh, God.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cook to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh, good. Larval innards.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
Yeah.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
It looks great.
Come now, they're offering us fine hospitality. 'Tis only right that we graciously savor it.
Yes, absolutely right. I'll be cheering you on. And, I'll see to the funeral plans.
I've barely been into this thing and already felt a spray of something. But as for the taste, it's not that bad.
Are you actually enjoying that?
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So... is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
I mean, not gonna lie, we could have just went straight there. And look at that. I mean, on the way we're gonna see this like landmark there, similar to how we saw like how we saw the red tree there. But
There's a runner.
Let's see here.
That's rival gauntlet runner.
And
Great
there's
great
the cat.
description.
Let's see. Here's where we are. All right.
Okay.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
I mean, we cannot, you know.
Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert.
I doubt that. I doubt that.
Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now,
Please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
She has to be faking it. And oh my god, they have a mouth animation. Oh god.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady
I'll
Joanna
schedule.
Please, rest your weary heads for today.
Oh, schedule a meeting.
If they aren't here, con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
It's been forever since I had a spacious bed.
Exactly.
We're going to meet the lady of the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay? Oh, finally. We can save. We haven't saved since we left. And look at the time. Look at that. Just watch this. 3 hours. We haven't saved in 3 hours. Ugh. Imagine redoing that. Oh, I don't want to imagine that, but thank you guys for watching. We did a whole bunch of this in this session. Just being part of the tournament for the throne, getting to the Gauntlet Runner, and just meeting Louise in person, face to face. That's a bit something, a little bit scary, but we can do this. And yeah, next time, we're gonna be with the lady of the queen, lady of the town, and see what else we can do. So thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, share with all your friends. Check out links in the description below for my social media links. And if you want to pick this game up for yourself, there will be an Amazon affiliate link there as well. And I'll see you guys soon with my next video. Power out. Yeah.